I think my most abiding memory of my mum's illness was when she used to telephone us at home and ask us if we could give her a lift home. And she was actually calling from her own home, the place where I'd grown up as a boy with my sister. Sometimes my wife took the call and I had to call back when I got back from work. Or sometimes it was my father who would call and say, "Can you speak to Mum for a moment? She wants to speak to you." And Mum would say, "I'm worried, I don't know how we're going to get home." And my initial response was always to say, "But Mum, where are you? What's the address?" And I could hear her asking my father what the address was, where they were. And I would say, "But Mum, that's where you live, that's your home. We grew up there, we've lived there for years and years. What do you mean you want to get home?" And eventually I realised that the only way to deal with it was not to try and reason with her or make her understand that she was making a mistake, but simply to play along with what she was doing. So she would phone up and ask if she could have a lift home, and I would say, "Of course, Mum, that's no problem. We'll come and we'll give you a lift home. Don't worry, it's all right." And she would reiterate it to me, so you'll come and you'll give us a lift home? And I would say, "Yes, of course, Mum, don't worry." And then you could hear the fear go from her voice and she would just relax, and that would be the end of the call, and she wouldn't trouble us again that evening. It was as if you just put her mind at rest. And yeah, it was kind of an amusing thing in a way, but of course it was very sad as she slowly disintegrated over time. She was a great lady, and it was sad to see her go the way she did.